Hi guys, it's Amy from Now Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with Empties. I've been putting off doing this video because I have a ton of stuff with like the tiniest bit left, but I've looked in the bag and realised if I wait any longer this video will be hours, which they always tend to be without me even trying to do it that way. So if you want to see what I've been emptying and using up, just keep watching. We will go in, should we do big things first? That's normally the best way to do it. So the first one is a massive Batiste, and this is in the Divine Dark shade. I've spoken about this a lot recently, or a lot over last year since I discovered this. This is just perfect for me. You don't get that white cast that you get with the normal Batiste. It just blends in. Now if you do rub your fingers straight on your scalp when you spray this, you may get a slight colour transfer onto your hands. Similarly, if you put a lot in your hair and then you wash your hair, you may get a slight brown like running out of it. But I just love this one. I am thinking of doing beauty and makeup products that I continually repurchase, like favourite video, because I've never done like a beauty favourites videos before, but I think I'm going to do that one and this will definitely feature, so definite repurchase. A hairspray, I've said many times that I just go for the kind of own brand these days. I don't tend to find that the more expensive brands are that much better, other than they normally smell better. So this one was this massive Tesco Firm Hold hairspray. It was fine. Another product that would make its way into that favourites video if I get around to doing it is the St Ives Naturally Clear Apricot Blemishing Scrub. This is phenomenal. My skin has been amazing since I started using this, and when I didn't use this for a while I really noticed it deteriorate. This unclogs my pores on my nose and on my cheeks here so well. It's just so good and it smells like apricots, so no complaints. I have a conditioner, and this is the Aussie Moist Take the Heat. I don't tend to buy Aussie a lot because it is hella expensive here. It's at least £5, sometimes £6, but I found a store that sells them for £3, which I thought was a bit more doable. I didn't feel as bad using that. So like I said, this is the Take the Heat for heat damaged hair. I love Aussie Moist. If you have the money and you have the opportunity to try it, it just smells amazing. Your hair feels so soft afterwards, although I think it may have been to do because I changed up my hair care a bit recently. I think that it's the shampoo though, but my hair was getting greasier quicker, but I don't think it's this, but it could be. My hair is very thin, so any type of too much moisturising or too many oils and I turn into an oil slick. But in general, I did really love this. A shower gel, and this is the Imperial Leather Indulgence, and this is the one with the argan oil pearls in it. Like these, can you remember like bath pearls that were like really squishy and then would just dissolve into your bath? This is what it was like. It was clear and then you had the argan oil in these little tiny pearls. But if you squeezed the pearls, they would come out, and as you rubbed it into your skin and lathered it up, the little pearls would break up and expose the argan oil. So I did really like this. I did really like the smell. I'm probably never going to repurchase the same shower gel as before because I have so many shower gels to use up. It's a problem. But this was nice. Shall we do some Lush products to break this up? I have just four products. The first one, I'm now writing notes on the packet so I can tell you. This is from my Boxing Day haul, the first two, and this is the Father Christmas Bath Bomb, which was the red bath bomb that had Father Christmas's face on it. And actually it smelt exactly like Snow Fairy. You wouldn't think that by looking at it because it was red and Father Christmas, you wouldn't necessarily think that it would smell like Snow Fairy, but it smelled exactly like Snow Fairy. If it comes out again next year, I will repurchase. I then used up the Christmas Penguin Bubble Bar, and this is actually what he looks like. He was in the packet with himself on it. So there wasn't a lot of colour change with the bubble bar. If you used the white portion, there was no colour change, and the blue slightly tinted it. So it depended how you broke it up, but I did get 3 baths out of this, and it was a little bit bigger than what this is. Not much. This is quite actually to size. It smelled really, really good, is my comment, but I can't tell you what it smelled like because I'm rubbish with smells. So that was the Christmas Penguin Bubble Bar. I then used up the Rose Jam Bubble Rune, and I've been wanting to use this for a really long time. I've never tried any bubble runes, and to my knowledge they are like bubble bars, but they've got slightly more oils and like shea butter and stuff in. I was very wary of using it, however I found it was a really nice balance for me, and I could just about get away with wearing it. I would have to wearing it, washing in it. If I washed my hair in the Bubble Room mixture, I would then have to wash my hair the next day, but it was a lot better than if I'd used just an oily shea butter product where my hair would just be so oil slick I couldn't even dip it in there. So it was quite a nice balance for me to get something a bit more moisturising. This is also huge. It's sort of like this size. It's massive, so I got at least 4 if not 5 baths on it, and it turned my water a lovely pink colour, and it smelled exactly like rose jam products. The last one that I used was Autumn Leaf. This was part of their autumn collection. However, I did see it reduced in the Christmas Day sale, so maybe it was actually Christmas as well. And it looked like a giant maple leaf. I did really like this one again, but what did it smell like? Kind of florally. I don't know, I felt that it really suited the time of year it came out in. I don't think this would be as nice to use in the springtime when you want something a bit more light and fresh. This definitely was more of like a crispier autumn smell. So that one was the Autumn Leaf Bath Bomb, and I did actually snap that one in two, so I did cheat and use it twice. I have a toothpaste. This is the Aqua Fresh Whitening Complete. I've said before, I'm not precious about which ones I use. I always just grab a whitening one. I have like 2, I've got some skincare, and then we are on to a whole load of makeup. I lied, I have some other stuff then skincare. The first one is a Tarte, and this is from Tarte's with a Heart, and this is their Blue Raspberry Slushy Wax Tarte. If you haven't used wax tarts before, which I hadn't until the end of last year, you get a wax burner, either an electronic one or a candle one, and then these melt on the top. I will link down below my haul video and experience with this brand and with Tartes in general, because like I say, this was completely new to me recently. This does smell exactly like Blue Raspberry Slushy. I bought this one for my husband, but it turned out to be one of my favourites out of the ones that I got from her. And I did snap this in half. It was as big as kind of the sticker here. I snapped it in half and got obviously double the uses out of it, so highly recommend Tartes with a Heart. This is kind of a random thing and probably something that I should maybe include, I don't know. This is actually a shower gel, and this is what they give to you in Disneyland Paris. Look at the little Mickey head on the top. It's from their H2O line, and it's in a blushing orange shampoo and body wash. I absolutely love this when we went to Disney. I thefted, no I didn't thief, I took so many. I just kept taking them and putting them away, then they'd replace them and I took more. This makes amazing bubble bath. It's such a really strong orange smell, and it just lathers up so well if you just run it under the water for a bath. So if you're ever in Disneyland Paris, take as many of these as you can. Now we're on to skincare, and I actually have a lot. I've been trying to improve my skincare. The first thing I have is 2 lots of wipes. I have the Tesco Sensitive Cleansing, and then I have the Garnier Simply Essentials. This Garnier one has been my preference over the last few months. I find that it smells really nice, and they keep very moisturised in the packet, and yeah, I do really like them. I prefer them to the cheap old Tesco ones, which proves you pay a little bit more money, you do get a bit of a better product. I used up a face mask, and this is the Superdrug Cucumber Cooling Clay Mask. Me and my husband actually shared this. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that, he might be a bit embarrassed, but we shared this one and it was really nice. It didn't really smell of cucumbers that much, but dried nicely, wasn't irritable at all, my skin felt nice afterwards, so no complaints about that. The last skincare item is something that I've had for a really long time. I've had this for like 2-3 years, and this is the Clean and Clear Morning Energy Skin Brightening Daily Facial Moisturiser. It's a very lightweight day cream, and it's got lemons and lots of fruit in there, so it smells really nice when you put it on. And I wouldn't put this on every day until recently when I started using it as a morning moisturiser. I do not wear moisturiser that much, especially in the day, but I've been experiencing super dry skin this winter, and I don't know where it's come from, and this has really helped because it's not too thick that I can't put makeup over the top of it. So I really did like that, and if I ever get through it on my other day creams, I would repurchase. On to all the makeup in the world. Let's go through stuff that isn't empty to start with. I'm throwing away some of my MUA blush products. I've had them for a really long time. They don't compare now to more high-end products that I have, some for like opposite reasons. First of all, I have the 3 blushes, like just in single pan. So I have Marshmallow, which is this really bright one. I have Candy Floss in the middle. This one's Candy Floss, this one's Marshmallow. And then the end one here is Bubblegum. Now the problem with these, when I first got them, and I think these were in like one of my first ever makeup hauls, is that they are super pigmented, so pigmented, but they don't really blend. So I'm really scared to use them in a way, because once you put them on, they are staying, they are not going, which has got pros and cons to it. It's good for wearability and lastability and pigmentation, but if you can't blend them in on your skin, they tend to just look like pink stripes on your face. So yeah, I've got mixed feelings. If you think you can work around that, then these are definitely good. Like I say, they are very pigmented. What I have from them was actually something that I purchased, it broke, and I repurchased. And this is their Mosaic Blush in English Rose. This is actually really nice. I'm getting rid of it because it's got a little bit dry in its old age and isn't as pigmented as it used to be, but it's quite nice because it kind of acts like a highlighter and a blush in one, so I do really like that. But again, it's a bit dry and a bit old, so for that reason it needs to go. These are now products that I've emptied for makeup. So the first one is the Benefit High Beam. Look how tiny this sample is. I cannot get this edge, I can't get any more out of this. I have now repurchased, now it was in one of my other haul videos I put up before Christmas. I really love this. For me, this is like the perfect highlighter because it's not too much. You can wear it every day, and I do really love liquid highlighters, so obviously I have repurchased. On mascara, this is the L'Oreal Sculpt False Lash. Did not like this at all. The brush is like scary. Can you see that? Look how scary that is. It just didn't lengthen, didn't like fit like plumper. It just didn't really do anything other than be really hard to remove and really flaky, so would not repurchase that. One setting spray, please excuse how dirty this bottle is. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Powder. I love this. I have repurchased, I think that was in another haul video, a smaller sample of this because I just couldn't afford the big one at the time. This retails for £21 I think, but this did last me a long time. I don't use this every day, I only use it for a full face of makeup, like going out. It smells amazing. It just makes everything I've got it on today. It just makes everything like, kind of like people say with the MAC, not MAC Pro Longwear, MAC Fix Plus. It just kind of makes everything like nice. And if I feel really powdery, I spray this on and the powdery feelings go away. So I have repurchased and I love this. Last two things, you've been done well for hanging in there. This is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Powder, and this is in translucent. Can you see? It's all cracked and what's left has completely shattered. So it's going to have to go. I did use it for a while, but yeah, I got this when I was in America for my honeymoon. I did really like this. It was kind of like a nice all over settings like powder. However, when I bought it, I didn't realise it was going to be translucent. I don't know if I picked this up by mistake. I thought it was going to be more of a blush, like warming powder, something that would warm up my face on quite like on a no makeup day. So it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I did like it for what I used it for. So if you're in America and you can get the Happy Boosters from Physicians Formula, I would recommend them. And that video I was talking about earlier with all my repeat favourites, this would be in one look. I have two for you in 1 month and these look disgusting. These are the Colour Lash by Collection. It used to be Collection 2000, it's now just Collection. Colour Lash Mascara, and this was in clear. I use these for setting my brows. I have used these to set my brows for over 10 years. The reason why they are more dirty than they used to be is because I'm using a lot more like brow powder in my eyebrows than I ever have before. This is just great because they are £2 each. They last me probably about a month per stick, so I get a lot of use out of them, and they give me a nice amount of hold. They're not crunchy, they're not crispy, they just hold enough, and it doesn't even look like you've got any products in your eyebrows. I have the Benefit one in the clear, but it's just too crunchy and crispy and it just looks like you've got gel in your eyebrows. So I like using these because, for all of the reasons I've just said, I love them. Those are my empties. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Every time I try and do a short empties video, it never happens. So I really do appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.